I'm Krisztina Neglia. Welcome to my client's latest renovating project. The pluses for this property, number one is location, and the lot is spectacular, close to the lake. Negative, we need lots of work, you will see it. Everything has to be gutted and redone. We bought this house in a low 800. My client is expecting to spend about 200,000 to make this property livable and to their liking. Let me show you what we're going to do. This house needs lots of renovation. We have to go back to the studs and insulate the whole house, taking out fireplaces, kitchens, bathroom, everything. The things you cannot see: electrical wiring is outdated, has to be redone. Insulation has to be redone. The furnace is an oil furnace, removed, replaced. Of course, we're replacing doors, windows, flooring, everything. And here, we're going to set this room up for a further extension. So electrical, HVAC, everything being run that way that my client can push out and create a big master bedroom with an ensuite and a walk-in closet in a later day. During the home inspection, because of the age of the house, we tested the tiles because often these tiles from this age home contains asbestos. We did the same thing with the insulation in the roof. We were lucky, we didn't find any asbestos. We're going to renovate, remodel, and bring this house into the year 2014. So this is it, the final rebuild. Come in and look at it. It is amazing. Almost nothing left in this house. We went back to the studs. New windows, new doors, new insulation, ceiling was changed, flooring was changed. So really, we only left the bones and we redesigned and rebuilt the house inside. Everything is seamless in this house. From the floor to the baseboards to the lighting, it does look like the perfect custom-built home. One of the most dramatic change was the front entrance, and of course that was a smaller addition. So now instead of just coming into the house, we have a mudroom. So they created function and they created a little bit more user-friendly entrance. The kitchen went through a huge transformation. No more walls, no more segmentation, and when you come in from the front, of course, you're showcasing the beautiful kitchen. The kitchen layout came from the builder, and then the designer put in the finishes and the extra build-ins. It is very important that they opened up the wall so it lets in more light, and then they made certain choices to hiding the fridge and dishwasher so it blends a little bit better. If you look at all the buildings all through the house, again, it's very well tied in together, not only on the main floor, but when you go into the basement. So the house had the perfect design element. It does look like a beautiful custom home. They achieved in an incredible airiness. With opening the walls, adding the windows, the house looks bigger, more open, more airy. They totally redesigned the basement. And the basement is a spectacular area where if they would want, they could host a nanny and they can have family visiting. They made a huge difference by removing the fireplace that chopped up the living and dining room. It is important to make a decision before you spend the money on a home that you're designing. Is it your forever home? Are you going to be staying there for 10 to 15 years or longer? Or if you want a quick turnaround. For example, some people would have made a little bit more plainer choices versus one of the stronger blues and so on. However, this house was designed for a forever home. It is decorated. If you're just looking for resale, you may have made different choices and you would definitely not use as high-end tiles, flooring, lighting, because that wouldn't be as return of your investment friendly as if it would be a little bit more basic. As you can see from the before shots, for some people, imagining this, it's hard. That's why it's important when you choose a real estate agent, especially when you're taking under such a big makeover or a reno, that your real estate agent has the vision and can guide you A, to the right designer, B, to the right builder, and hold your hand and reassure you that the house will be how you want it to be. In this case, we achieved it. They're super happy. They just told me that they will never leave this house. This is their forever home.